the party, man. Oh my god.
I'm a fire starter, twisted fire starter.
The weekend's over, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I've got 2 weeks worth of working on Kamikaze done. I didn't have it complete though, just ran out of time. It's back to work, it's Monday. So before you start watching the video, I want to show you what we got. Sigma. How cool is that? The Ford's gone, so we got the Sigma. The paint's rough, it's good for its age, nice and straight. So pumped with this little car. The interior is great. Mitsubishi. Got the big block in it. So that's the Sigma. So pumped with that. Another sad day, and got lucky. Good weather, very humid. We had a week worth of rain. So back outside again, and we're going to work on Kamikaze. So today we're going to try and get the bonnet off, get the front bar off. Right, the bonnet's off. Awesome stone chip. I think that's, what's that? It's just a glare. Nothing there. Yeah, another little stone chip here. But it's super dry. Pretty much see-through. There's nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing there no more. Like, it's quite bad, because when I was parking it at the mill, and you get the fallout from the cement powder and things like that, all the back of the car around here, it all just bubbled. So I had all this resprayed, had the roof buffed up, but it held up. So everything else on the car is pretty good. It's just what you would expect from a daily driven Commodore, really. I'm going to buzz it. I went to Wish Arts. We got some black, just 2K black. What's that? Thinners, hardener, a little bit of primer. I cheated and went a can, just because I'm only going to do where the scoop is. I think I'm going to put the scoop on it. 400, 600 paper. Just enough to do the bonnet. And yeah, we'll try. And also I went Autobarn at Albion Park. They're awesome. They look after me so well. Everyone in there is so good. Like, if you need anything, go there. Whatever they don't have, they'll get in for you, but the staff are amazing, and I get all my stuff from there, so go check them out. I got help with this, which is my thermo fan that I'm going to put on my inner chiller, which is this, like a intercooler really. A radiator for your intercooler, water to air, heat exchanger, whatever you want to call it. Harriet call it an inner chiller. So I got this for that. I don't know where I'm going to put it. So in there, like, ooh, just that will work. Just so move it over. Actually, the further in the middle I go, the better it is. So that's where I'll put it. Not the, man, I'm terrible cameraman. Further in the middle I go, the more room I have to install it. So it's not the prettiest thing, but it's definitely going to do its job. So that's where we're going to put it, I think. And I want to do a neat install. I'm no good at wiring, so I might have to hit a mate up for that. Get a button in the center console or something like that and install it. So it's not running all the time, but traffic and things like that, some of that's if I take it there and I'm just cruising around, I can run it, and I know all temps are where they should be. So let's have a go there. I'm just going to cut that out. So after 400 grit, 600 grit, I got the bonnet and scoop done. It hides that massive stone chip, which is cool. But you can see here, like where that's where the clear is breaking up. A couple of little imperfections, a little dusting down. Alright, another sad day. Back into it. I got a heap done last weekend, but with Mother's Day and then the following week with all the bad weather we had, there was just nothing I could do here. So I thought, you know, it doesn't matter, I'll drag it on next Saturday. So I've been out fishing, caught a squid, so I got lunch, got a few beers, and I'm back into it. So right now I'll show you. I have marked out everything on this scoop. Oh, I just kicked it. Marked out everything on this scoop. So I got 2 inches between each hole in the front so the wind doesn't get under, 3 inches on the side. So everything's been double checked, double marked. Now I'm going through, and what I'm doing is I'm doing 1 hole, 1 rivet. And I got, not that you can really see it, I'll get in there, I do have a texture mark that I can see, and I'm just double checking every time I do. Not sure if you can see it in there, but I'm just double checking every time I do a rivet. Now the reason I do 1 at a time is what happens is if I just went and, now the reason why I did 1 at a time, now if I just went and done all the holes in the bonnet, pre-drilled them all and then just banged rivets in them, what would happen is by the time you get towards the end, your holes won't really line up, and then you start forcing them, and what it does is it gives it a ripple, starts pulling and pushing, and all of a sudden you'll just start getting this wave in everything. And I'm trying like to do the best I can with what I got. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing there. That's what we're doing today. Won't be able to paint it today, it's really windy, but if I can get all this riveted down, prepped, primered, I don't mind doing a bit of primer today. I can sand it, and then what I'll do is I'll probably clean up the garage and set it up as a bit of a spray booth, so if tomorrow it's windy I can do it all in there and try and minimise the fallout with the dust and the bugs and things like that. Because last week, like I showed you, we painted where the bonnet scoop was sitting, just quickly, roughly. I didn't even put the reg on the compressor, I didn't even worry about the pressure. I just threw paint in the gun. We just got paint underneath that scoop, OCD reasons, just so at least I know it's black under there. And then I want to try and get it sorted so it's looking the best it can for the last coat. So that's what we're doing today. Stay tuned. It's on there, and I refuse to final check the measurements, even though I think it's okay, because it's on there. So it's a lot of rivets, I guess, but it's okay. They're all even anyway. They're all even, so it looks all right. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to clean it up and get it ready for primer to cover up all these raw materials. Yeah, so I'll just prep it again with sandpaper, and I'll clean it, and then I'll spray it with some primer. I cheated, I did go primer in a can, so I'll do that. I'm pretty happy. Pretty happy how it turned out. So to the next step. So that's it. I just sanded it again by hand. Went over it all 600 by hand. Just double checked everything, make sure it's clean. Grease and wax remover, done that twice, and I'll just hit it with a bit of primer. So that's how it's looking at the moment, just to cover up all that bare material of the rivets and anywhere that I rubbed through, like down here at the back of the corners. So it's looking quite good. I'm going to give that a bit of 800, I think, 6 and 800, and get that nice and smooth. Oh, this came up really nice, so it's a bit rough now because I just primed it, but I'll do it all again, and all that came up really nice. Just set myself up to get the best results I can, especially it being black. It's going to be orange peely as, but you know what, it's going to be shiny orange peel. I'll be able to wash it and still be proud of it. It's going to look good from the grandstands until maybe I might get somebody to cut it, sand it and cut it for me, because I won't know how to do that. So yeah, one step done, getting closer. So that's it for today. That's all the prepping it's going to get. Tomorrow I'll clean it off again, some wax and grease remover, get it ready, get it painted before the wind gets up. I still might be doing it in the garage yet, so the Harley will have to come out, some other things have to come out, some drop sheets will go in, maybe. And I'm going to get some black on this thing. So yeah, it's been a pretty cool day. So this is how it's looking. Just, yeah, scoops on, just pop riveted down, and yeah, just going to hit some black on it tomorrow and see how she turns out. Hopefully it's not too bad. So yeah, let's see. Enjoy. How good is that? Alright, I'm out Sunday morning, and I didn't show much. I've just got the first coat down. I didn't show how I mix paint and all that. I was in a bit of a rush. I want to get this done before the wind picks up. So I don't even know what time it is. I just know it's early. After 7, so I don't annoy the neighbours. But not early enough for the wind, so I'm beating the wind. So I just gave the carport a quick sweep out, set up all my paint gear, and opened up my new gun. It's the new one, and I don't even know, what is it? Work quip. I'm hoping that it's over the needle sizes. The needle sizes that it comes with, it's the medium, the middle one. So I'm hoping it's not, well, the way I'm thinking is one will be a primer needle and the other one will be fine, and I'm hoping the middle one will do what I'm looking for, single stage 2-pack. So I quickly done all this. I've hit it with the first coat, just a dusting mainly. A little bit was probably a little bit too heavy, so I'm going to really let that tack off before I do a second coat. And I'm already noticing a couple of little things are dropping in, bits of hair. So there is nothing I'm going to be able to do about that until we cut it and buff it. Let's see how it looks at the end. I'm just going to let it all tack off and just pay attention to this and try and get the best job I can. I'm going to do probably another dusting for the second coat to get full coverage, and then the third coat I'll probably lay some on and fingers crossed for no runs. Might even do another dusting and then probably 2 heavy coats, so it's 4 coats all up. We'll see. I just want it tacked off. I don't want any runs. I want to get the smoothest job I can. So let's see how we go. And that's it. Did those 4 coats. I'm hoping it settles down. I thought I could see a little dry spot, but nothing I'm going to do until I can cut it and buff it and clean it up. But that's going to have to do for now. It's good from far, but far from good, for sure. It did set. It's not as orangey peely as I thought it was going to be, but over the next, until it dries, so much dust is just going to land on this and it's going to break my heart. So I'm just going to leave it now for the day and come back and see what the damage is with all this wind that's about to pick up, and go from there. I'll cut it and buff it when it's on the car. Until then, yeah, hopefully it turns out well. Didn't get anything completed, but we got a long way. The bonnet's painted. Just need to fit it onto Kamikaze this week sometime. The fan's on but not hooked up. Just ran out of time, so I'm going to throw this up on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy. I feel like I got a lot done for 2 weeks with the weather we had, Mother's Day, things like that. So yeah, can only do what we can do. So I really hope you enjoy it, and we'll try and get something up in another 2 weeks and hopefully have it completed. We can only do what we can do. All right guys, thank you, peace out.